It's the Lordfish. It's the Lordfish Show.
Hello, all around the world. You're back with Lord Fishy, and we're gonna make something fun today. And just want to say, no matter where you're coming from all around the world, you could be from China, you could be from Australia. It doesn't matter. I got nothing but love for y'all. We gotta stop finding reasons to hate each other in this world and start finding reasons to love each other. Bam! Straight from the fish's freaking throaty mouth. All right. So I'm going to size this stuff. If you are using Unreal, you can follow along. If you are not, I'm not sure what your procedure is. So you do what you got to do. You're using it, so you know what to do, right? Just going to change these three sizes to just make importing a little easier for me. And we're going to make some car today, I think. I don't know how we're going to start, but we are going to start. We got everything sized. Kind of want to start with the tires, but maybe we'll go the opposite way. You know what? I think we have to. Yeah, let's start with the tires. It's been a while since I made a car. I've been spending a lot of time doing other things. If you watch my channel at all, you'll see I've been playing a lot of games. I am trying to cool my heels until Queenfish is ready for my design skills. I've kind of been stuck in a place where I just keep doing minor things because we keep on upgrading Fishton. And I like to do complete cities at once. I like to do stuff like that. So what I would probably do here, Shift D, and I think I'd use a second cylinder for the inside piece, and it's just going to give us a better edge in the end. So you just go like that until we're kind of happy. You can pull this through, shrink it down. Perfect. So when you're happy with the size you got, should I do this first? Maybe I'll grab this outside one. We'll go into edit mode. And we'll grab this. We'll go to edges. I'm going to try this. I don't know if this is going to work. I always just kind of mess around until I get the right look, but just to try to round these on the edges. I'm just hitting, I left click to grab the first one, then control left click to grab the rest. Control left click. And as you see, it just kind of follows the pattern. And as, oh, we had an issue there. As long as you don't go too far, then at once, then you don't have too many issues with it trying to grab the wrong spot. It should just follow along with the edge as you hit control. Okay, you can hear my control. It's so freaking jammed in there. I'm a Canadian. It's all maple syrup holding it in there. So obviously that doesn't look great. So we'll go up to our bevels. Normally I'd say do 6, but let's do 8. And then we're going to edit, and we're going to undo, and we're going to do it more evenly. Okay. This is going to give us a little bit of a rounded look to the edges of the tire. This is going to make it look a little more like a tire. Okay. Hopefully that works for you. If not, very sorry, but that's what I'm doing. Pause the video, take the time to do it the way you'd rather, and we'll move forward when you're ready. So I got this. I'm going to Shift D it, and then I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to object, and then I'm going to bool, and then I'm going to difference, okay? Now we got ourselves a handy dandy little tire. Oh, what we want to do, since everything's in the middle, we should be able to just bring it to the edge like that. And we'll go into edit mode again, and we'll grab just faces this time. So go up here, change to faces. Grab one face, making sure you're not clicked on anything else. Grab the second face. And then we're going to hit I. And then we're going to hit E. And then we're going to right click to cancel it. And then we're going to use this to pull us into the middle. Perfectly even on either side. Okay. This is the type of tire I'm going to make today. If you want to do something different, I can show you how to do something different, but I'm not going to do it on these tires because I want them to keep perfectly symmetrical on either side. The tire might be too big itself, so what I'd do in that situation is get out of edit mode, grab the tire, grab this tire, and just hit S, and they should shrink together. That way they say within proportion of each other and you're not having any issues. Okay. Hopefully that works for you. We're going to probably have to modify the tires at some point and put some holes through them, so I can't bool them yet. Can I do this right now? I'm just thinking. I'm also thinking of how to do it, but okay, let's try this. Might have to do this now, so let's just go ahead and do it, and that way we can attach the tire into one. So we're going to make another cylinder. It's obviously way too big, so shrink it down. And go to our 90, like that, just like that. And shrink it down. Okay, so what I'm going to do, oops, I've lost it now. There we go. Just make it big enough that it sticks to either side, like that. Okay. And I think I'm going to put a hole in the middle. I think tires have holes in the middle. If you disagree and you don't think there is one, you don't have to put it. Just do the steps you think looks good on your tire. So if you disagree, don't do this, okay? I'm going to Shift D it, grab my rim, and we're going to bool out of that, okay? Now I know that is going to leave a hole behind perfectly, okay? I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this some more. And then we're going to move this down. But we're going to try to find a spot that's going to be easy to copy. So see how it says 1809 over here? So I'm just going to click it, change this to at 0. Okay? And the reason being is that when we copy it side to side, oops. Okay, we need it right and back in the middle. I shouldn't have done that. The way I should have done this is I should Shift D, drag it down to my spot that I want it to be. And we could just fix this up again. Okay. And then I still have this one exactly centered. And I need this one exactly centered. Otherwise, we're going to have more problems, right? So let's play this smart. So let's see. So I believe, and I could be mistaken, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, that should be exactly the same. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can delete this piece. We can Shift D this guy, and we can just go minus. Okay, and this one, we'll Shift D it. I don't know if that worked. I don't think it did, no. Shift D, and we'll just get rid of the minus this time. Okay, so we have 4 perfectly symmetrical holes. Why we have done this is this is going to be our bolt holes for our tire. If you don't want these, if you want to do it a different way, that's completely up to you, but I'm going to do it this way to give me 4 holes. If you need 5 holes or 5 bolts or 6 bolts, you're going to have to find a different way to do it. So just so you know, that's what these are going to be, the bolt holes before I take them out. So if you want to change it, pause the video and find a way for you to make the amount of holes you want. That's what I use to make them perfectly symmetrical. There might be a way to do it with more, but I'm not exactly sure. That's what I just worked out in my head. So hopefully that works for you guys. I'm going to object bool difference. Okay. Now these 4 are loose. Okay, but they're still there. So when we make our other piece and we go to attach to it, we can just slide these in. All right. I might just leave those there. Maybe not. They're turned sideways though, so if I move them, they're going to go a different direction. No, they're not. Oh, they're all turned sideways together. Okay. This will actually work then. So, just trying to think if I want this to be the middle or what I think I want to do is move this up like this. and then move it out one side like this. Maybe you want to pick a spot like here, and that way you can keep it kind of on a grid while you're working with it. I'm just kind of randomly moving them. I might have to move them again, right? So I'm going to Shift D that, and then let's see. So we got to do this basically, is minus this. And it's going to be a little painful because we're going to have to do every single piece. But it's just what we got to do. And we copied everything, so there should be one of everything basically there for us to shift over. And we're going to have to do the same process for the back, unfortunately. It's a little extra work right now, but in the long run, it's going to save us a lot of hassle and figuring things out and just guessing at it, basically. We're going to take the guesswork out of it by doing this. Okay? So we got this exact same thing on either side. They're both still on the same axis, so we're not going to have any troubles moving them together or anything like that. Now, the next part, we can either use our stats to put it exactly behind us so it's exactly symmetrical down the line. I kind of want to do that, but I'm not really sure what our vehicle even is yet. So maybe we'll kind of figure out what we're making first. So you can make any vehicle you want and just use these steps to help yourself make the vehicle. So maybe we'll get into this next time. It's only been a couple minutes so far. We'll come in fresh. I'll try to get the video out right away if you're not waiting for it or anything like that. But that way you're ready to go. We got some nice tires and we're not too frustrated. We're starting fresh, and we'll do the vehicle in the next episode, or at least get it started. We're going to do a lot of details this time. I might even do an engine in the end and transmission stuff. I'm not really sure. We'll see how the vehicle and stuff turns out. I'm really liking these tires so far. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see something specifically. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up, and make sure you leave a comment if you just want to say something, if you appreciate it, if you want to see something different, if you want a certain type of vehicle, now would be the time. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.